Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education. You love, learn something, uninspired and tired is a bad combination, and I'm sad to say that's a dark situation, but I'm thinking of you, so I'm glad to say I wrote a letter on behalf of how I feel today. 7 a.m. in the morning, ain't been to sleep. It's been a night type long and a rough type week. I'm meditating my life on the whole, pondering the where, when, how, ifs I can gain control. It's like a spin of the wheel or a roll of the die. They say that you can be a winner at the game of life, but I know the house don't play to lose, so you better know the math, how to make the move. See, I'm a student of the study, how to proper pursue a blunt portion of the profits produced, paying my dues, so I follow the lolly and avoid the fools. But this is trial by fire, so you must stay cool. One rule, envy is a powerful tool, spine all times, everything you do. That way, when the idiot's ear get act fool, you can crack those crabs and continue to move. You know, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feel me. Remember back to the slenderest times when we pitched for the pretty penny nickel a dime. Before the world seemed crooked and the gutter was fine. When it was good hood living and a peace of mind. Now that's over. Life will make a grown man sober, head aching, hanging over, feeling funny inside. We never knew the world worked on a bogus design to keep a brother buried deep, broken down and blind. Better still, man, it's ill when you look to find there's a chance to advance, most heads deny. Like a dream and a slice of the proverbial pie. We will remain to reside in the ghetto of pride. Ignorance is pure bliss and these days provide plenty of it to keep a poor man pacified. I try to put him on the business of knowledge applied, but that's a pickle of a deal that's sour inside. But 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feeling me, man. So many guys that I grew with died, resorted to doing crime and turned doing the time. I can hardly better speak to childhood friends and find every exchange features a fella falling the wayside. That's ill, but then it keeps a brother on field mode, mentally locked and loaded, ready to deal with any form of friction you can fathom to feel. In a world that wheels drama and fires at will, it bust from dawn to dusk and aim to kill. Cause a lot of souls shook and afraid for real. So instead turn their head, tuck tail and chill, in the hopes not to cope, but that's whack. See, you and I are like a different breed, and we bring to the balance such a desperate need. The eagerness to elevate and evolve the scene. A better space, a better time indeed. Sincerely.
It was the voice of a courageous explorer, a man dedicated to the pursuit of man's knowledge and the expansion of his horizons.
Good morning. Here is Nathan Ivey.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Back from my hiatus, politicking on the latest. This is the Nathan Ivey Show, the last honest place in America. Brought to you by the good folks from Superlative Media. And welcome back to the Nathan Ivey Show. A few minutes after 7 a.m., my friends. And as usual, lots to discuss. NBA playoffs last night. Western Conference, Game 1 at the Oracle. OKC comes into town and did the impossible. Stole Game 1? What? Golden State lost 1-2 games this year? All regular season? See, there's a difference between the regular season and the playoffs. The playoffs are for primetime players. I tell you what, if you are a fan of professional basketball, you are in for a real treat. Young Buck teams. It's not like a veteran team. 2 teams full of young bucks going at it for the right, perhaps, to go head-to-head against LeBron James. He's back for another one. And you know he doesn't want to lose. You know that. And if you missed the game, the Oklahoma City Thunder came back to take that victory yesterday. That is huge. Those young boys are serious. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, they're serious. And as someone who supports the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm watching the game last night like, wait a minute, maybe we have a new problem here. Is there a new problem on the horizon? I'll tell you, Stephen Curry has heart. He steps up in big moments. And it's so funny. I remember many years ago, and I won't bore you the hell out of you with too much sports this morning, unless you like it. But I remember many years ago, everyone was so upset because the tectonic plates of the NBA had been permanently spun out of balance because LeBron James created the Big Three by taking his talents to South Beach. D-Wade, Chris Bosh, will he ever play again? And I used to tell people all the time, like, nah, they're destroying the NBA. Jordan didn't do that. Yeah, he only played with two other 50 all-time greatest players. That would be Dennis Rodman, who was a unique talent, and Scottie Pippen, a unique talent. And you had the European Michael Jordan, Tony Kukoc. So please, Jordan wasn't out there with bums, and when he did, he lost. And I'm telling you, folks, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. If you're not watching it, if you're like a passive fan of basketball, I would recommend that at the very least you check out the Western Conference Finals. Everyone's in the prime of their game, and these cats are going at it. A lot of good sports entertainment. I've been seeing more about the Bengals because we're there already almost. I mean, the preseason right around the corner. Right around the corner. We'll be back to football. Who Dey, orange and black, a game once a week. But are they going to the playoffs? I mean, the combination of Marvin and Rudy Tootie, to me, it's just not a successful mixture so far. It's cool during the regular season. But, at this point, isn't it really just all about the playoffs? You talking about the playoffs? Did you see the story of the gay pastor who played the gay card? And I don't know why this pastor did it. All I know is what's being reported. But an openly gay Texas pastor, he apologized yesterday for admitting to concocting a story that Whole Foods employees defaced his cake. That's right. America's cultural proxy wars. Okay? America's, too weak, too passive aggressive to just confront the forces of their opposition intellectually or their philosophy about your sexual orientation and come up with a decision. So America's issues, the culture wars, they get plays out in other areas like public restrooms and cakes. Cakes. Pastor Jordan Brown. Now, he's the founder of the Church of Open Doors. There you go. Do you think you would like to attend a church of that name, Church of Open Doors? What? You mean anyone can go worship? You're going to hell, right? Ridiculous. They're down in Austin, Texas. And he says that he did nothing wrong. And that the groceries chain, did nothing wrong. And that he was wrong to pursue the matter and try to use the media to perpetuate the story. Just made it up. And this might have came across your radar screen, right? But apparently, this is what he went to the media and told everybody, is that he asked for a cake that was supposed to read, "Love wins." Love wins. Okay, that's a very progressive thing. Okay, I can see an openly gay man. Love wins, because what they're telling you is that gay people, guess what? They can fall in love and really mean it and be committed. Most naive Puritan folks, all of you, the naive and the Puritan, in too many cases, you over-sexualize homosexuals. In your brains, it's always about the worst common denominator. He's this swinger that goes both ways at any time because it's all about fun, right? I don't know what people are thinking of, but that's the image that I get. And they just have no idea. You got to get out and live a little. Currently 7:13 in the Queen City. My name is Nathan Ivey, and I can't go too far into the show without saying good morning to everyone inside the chat room. Hey, Ed, how are you this morning? Good morning. Good to see you. Keena. She writes, I'm here. Good to see you, Keena. What's up, Shannon? Good morning. I see, hey, what's up, Tracy? What's up, Avery? Good to see you, sir. Hey, what's up, Deborah? Hey, Kelly, good morning. Good morning, Pat. What's up, Omar? Rhonda, how you doing? What's up, Brent? Some ill flows today, Brent. What's up, Casey? She writes, good morning, team, and I really appreciate you. John writes, good morning, 7 a.m. A lot of people ask me about that track. That track is some cats out of Chicago. From many years ago, they put together a group titled Eulorythmics. Now, how I came across them, I got a lot of DJ friends, so maybe they turned me on to them. I don't know. No, I'm not really sure. Maybe Googling music on YouTube. But I always enjoyed that track, and it seems perfect since we kick off at 7 a.m. each and every morning, Monday through Friday. You can email me at nathansflows@gmail.com. And my website, nathanivey.com, you can also find contact information for me. If you want to connect with me, snail mail, my P.O. box is there. You can send it directly to me. I check my emails like everybody. I'm connected to my email because I've got it programmed into my smartphone. Have you made that mistake about doing it with your work job? Do you have the kind of job where you have to do it? I have friends who've done it and they feel like, they can't go to sleep at night. But anyway, good morning, Angela. Hey, Deanna, good to see you. What's up, Tonika? Good morning to you. Good morning, Mike Jones. Brent writes, Golden State better learn how to play with their bigs. Yeah, they better learn. They had better learn because not only do you have Russell Westbrook and you've got Kevin Durant, and both of these guys are unique talents. Listen, I don't know who is the talent scout, I guess it would be, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but whomever that individual or individuals are, they do fantastic work. I mean, remember, they also drafted James Harden. And when you match that with Kevin Durant and also the aforementioned Michael Westbrook, I mean, that's a tremendous triad right there. Now, I think they should have stayed with the brother, but hey, who knows? What do I know? They're in the Western Conference Final against the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is pedigree. His father was a sharpshooter. Okay, that's in his DNA. Okay, when his father impregnated his mother, it was a part of that transference of DNA. It's in him. He grew up around these NBA guys. He probably was a ball boy at some point, running out onto the court, shooting on NBA rims, running out onto the court and just sort of soaking in that environment. Get used to it. It's in him. Tremendous talent. I don't know who's going to win, okay? Frankly, I don't really care. Whoever it is, they go against the Cavs, and we'll see what happens. However, I believe that if OKC wins, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay? So let me get back to this pastor, Pastor Jordan Brown. He's the founder of the Church of Open Doors in Austin. Openly gay man. I'm looking at a photograph of him right now. And I don't know, is there like a gay? You never can tell these days. I mean, he's got the clean cut thing with the jacket and the jeans. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he made national news, made some waves because he accused the folks over at Whole Foods of basically doing some anti-gay-ish. So I know where I dropped off with the story, believe me. So he asked for a cake reading "Love Wins." Love wins. Love conquers all. It's bigger than your gender. It's about your emotions. And he claimed that he received a cake that read, "Love wins FAG." Love wins fag. That's what that means. Brown then took to YouTube to speak on the incident and display a cake. And he just made all this up. He played the gay card. I want to nominate him for the Gilligan of the Day Award. Absolutely. This fool. And now perhaps when there's